Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of the Articulate Fly. We're back with another Central PA fishing report with the man himself, George Costa of TCO Fly Shop in State College. George, how are you?
I am amazing as always, Marvin. How are you?
And as always, I'm just trying to stay out of trouble, and you're eagerly awaiting a trip to the islands.
I am. I will be on a plane in a couple of days down to Andros with a group of clients to catch some bonefish. It should be a most excellent time.
Yeah, it should be good, right? Because you're not, it shouldn't be super windy yet, because that's going to happen in, about a month?
It's always windy down there. I mean, I don't really, pay much attention to the winds. I just assume it's going to be windy. You just hope the guide puts your backcast on that way, and you make do. Make do.
Yeah, I was just thinking about like the shoulder seasons where it's like, let's just say windy squared.
Yeah, that's usually right around now. I always get ready for the wind down there and just deal with it. You got to just deal with it.
Fair enough. And for all the folks that you're going to leave behind in State College, you've gotten some rain, and I think you're kind of on the same kind of warming trend we are, maybe a little bit later, but so what we're seeing down here in the Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, we've definitely got a bunch of rain the next couple of days. We're supposed to get, maybe close to an inch of rain in the next couple of days here. It's been raining for the past 2 days. Creeks are on the low side, but definitely coming up. Spring Creek had a little bit of color today, and I'm assuming everything else has got a little color and is on the rise. If we do get, today they're forecasting possibly 3/4 of an inch. They're definitely going to get bumped up and off color. But we'll take it now. It's not a bad time of year to get that bump of water. We do have some warming weather coming up. Looks like it's supposed to start getting warm. Couple days in the high 60s forecast for next week, and we have definitely been seeing some olives cranking. There's been a bunch. They are going off. Fish are starting to eat on top. We've got some little black stoneflies here and there as well. So bug activity is just getting underway here, and the fish are definitely going to start responding after a long, cold winter. So keep your dries handy, those small olives, 18s through 22s. Some smaller little black stoneflies and like 14 or a 16, they're going to get fish on top. Nymphs are going to start really moving around. So the nymph game is going to be good for the next, couple of months for sure. And guys, we're doing pretty good on streamers the other day with the water being up and off color. If you want to look for some bigger fish, throw a streamer around, especially in those cloudier days. So fishing is picking up. We're looking good.
Yeah. And do you guys get kind of the something akin to the Mother's Day caddis hatch like what we get down here on the Watauga?
That is going to be more of the Grannom hatch, I think is what we're going to associate that with. And that's going to be probably about a month away. End of March, early April is when we're going to start seeing those heavy caddis hatches. And Grannoms should, traditionally, I would say last week of March, first week of April is when they're going to start, depending on the water temps, air temps. So we're still a few weeks away from that. I would say a good 2.5 to 3 weeks out till we start seeing them, but they're right around the corner.
Got it. And what you got going on in the shop you should let folks know about?
Just the usual shenanigans. All the new spring stuff's hitting all the stores here. We've got a couple sales going on. We've got a lot of good stuff on our used gear program right now. You can check that out on our website. Tons of rods, tons of reels, some really good prices on some used and demo gear right now. Other than that, just the latest and the greatest, all the good stuff rolling in for spring, some new fly patterns, some new odds and ends. So getting ready to gear up and have another busy year here.
Yeah. And what about on the class front?
Class front here, we do have a couple still kind of coming up. Our classes are kind of starting to wind down for the year now as we roll into our busy season, but we still have some stuff here in State College. Most of our State College ones, I think, are pretty much sold out. We've got a couple more tying classes. We might have 1 or 2 spots left. I've got my beginners class all year long. There's some spots left, I think, for maybe the May and June slots are available, but those are pretty much full. The other stores have a bunch of other classes going on too, but definitely getting out of class season and more into fishing season.
Gotcha. And, folks, we love questions. You should send us questions because it makes George happy, and we want to keep George happy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you send them to me, DM me on Instagram or shoot me an email. And if we use your question, I will send you some Articulate Fly stickers, and we are drawing for something cool from the shop. And before I let you pack your bags for the Caribbean, you want to let folks know shop hours and all that kind of good stuff?
Absolutely. Here in State College, we are open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, Sundays 9 to 3. All of our other stores are open similar hours. You can catch us on the web at tcoflyfishing.com.
Well, there you go. And I know you won't be there, but a lot of the TCO crew will be in Lancaster next weekend, right?
Oh, my. Yes, indeed. We'll be there.
in force. Well, listen, folks, if it's warm enough to get out and catch a few. Otherwise, tie flies. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines, George.
Take it easy, Mark.